James Cracknell has gushed about his wedding to Jordan Connell on Friday and shared a romantic photo of their special day. Taking to Instagram to hail the past few days as a truly special weekend, James, 49, posted both a loved-up photo of himself and Jordan, 35, while also plugging his recent appearance on Celebrity SAS Who Dares Wins. Showing off his dapper grey wedding suit, Olympian James looked lovingly into his new wife's eyes while resting against a beautiful balcony, while New Yorker Jordan met her new husband's gaze and looked beautiful in a stunning lace gown. Jordan also posted snaps of their wedding day on social media, simply captioning the photographs, "We got married." In the first image, James and Jordan could be seen walking out of a beautiful church after exchanging vows, with Jordan waving a bouquet of flowers in the air as wedding guests showered them with petals. In a second photo, the newlyweds beamed from ear to ear while posing next to a priest. James and Jordan got engaged in January after 17 months of dating, and the news of his nuptials was revealed on Friday by his ex-wife Beverly Turner. Say I Do Like Jordan in a Lace Wedding Gown by Hermione de Paula. Hermione de Paula lace wedding gown. Explore the designer. By now, huge congratulations to James Cracknell and Jordan Connell, who tied the knot this week. Let's take a moment to admire the bride's exquisite lace gown by Hermione de Paula. This ultra-feminine style features a flattering V neckline, figure-hugging fit and thigh-high slit, offering a flash of flesh. Jordan's stylist Hannah Eichler completed the look with a Paverley bridal veil and heels from David's Bridal. Flawless. If you love this look as much as we do, click right to explore the Hermione de Paula website. Alternatively, prepare for your own big day by shopping our edit of lace wedding gowns in the carousel. You'll find an assortment of elegant options, which are guaranteed to make that all-important entrance. Mail Online may earn commission on sales from these product links. Now get one like it previous next £36. 29 David's Bridal Satin Heels buy now £135. Aces Edition Hazel Dress buy now £179. Coast Lace Dress, now reduced to £143. 20, buy now £499. Monsoon Sicily Dress buy now £605. Reformation Hestia Dress buy now. The TV presenter, 47, who was married to James for 17 years before they confirmed their separation in March 2019, candidly spoke of how she felt about her ex's new milestone as she reflected on their failed relationship and admitted, "You never feel totally fine about divorce." In a video shared with her 37.6K followers, Beverly appeared outside in the sun in Cornwall and claimed, "It's a strange day today. My ex-husband got married today, which is quite a strange thing to say, and I thought I was going to be totally okay with it, and I am okay with it. I'm happier now than I have been for many years, and I know James is happier now than he has been for many years, and a big part of that is Jordan, his wife. But it also made me quite pensive and I couldn't quite work out why." Beverly continued, "Any of you that listen to the podcast that I do with Marina Fogel, As Good as It Gets, will know that I talk about the relationship that I had and the relationship that I have now quite a lot. And I talk about the brain injury, the accident that we went through when James got hit by a truck in 2010 when he was working for Discovery Channel." She went on, "You never get married thinking you're going to get divorced, and although the kids are great and I have a new partner who is amazing with them, and in many ways they are lively, resilient children, you never have divorced parents as something that you're totally fine with. I just wanted to say that." But the other thing, I know that lots of people who are part of the brain injury world do follow me, even if you are in the darkest bits of those journeys, which you might be now, you do see the sun again at some point. And although it never really leaves you, the impact never really leaves a family. I've been thinking about James' parents today as well. Beverly later took to Twitter to share a picture with her boyfriend James Pritchett, 32, as they offered their congratulations to her ex. She tweeted, "Huge congratulations from us both to @James Cracknell, who gets married today to a wonderful woman who makes him happy. Marriage, brain injury and divorce was never plan A. But to anyone currently in the dark, the sun will come out again one day." Confirmation James was engaged to Jordan came in January earlier this year, nearly 2 years after his split from Beverly. Their engagement was traditionally announced in the Times. His reported wife, who is believed to divide her time between London and the US, spent 12 months training for an MBA at Cambridge Judge Business School while James studied for a Masters in Human Evolution at Peterhouse College. Athlete James and partner Jordan started dating after finishing their degrees and have been living together in West London throughout the coronavirus pandemic. James previously credited his new love for his newfound confidence after his terrifying accident, and the former student cheerleader enthused she's ridiculously happy to have found a partner in him. Speaking of Jordan, James previously told the Daily Mail, "To be honest, with Jordan the conversation was so easy and it was so nice to hang out with someone who had no preconceptions of who you were before." News of their marriage comes 2 years after James and ex-wife Beverly decided to separate after a 9-year struggle following a crippling brain injury, which she nursed him back to health from. The sportsman was left in a coma and sustained damage to the part of the brain that governs memory, personality, and speech after he was knocked off his bike by the wing mirror of a petrol tanker in Arizona. Following his separation, Beverly, who shares 3 children with James, reflected on how she helped him recover in an interview with The Times. The Happy Birth book author said at the time, "A formerly quiet man, he couldn't stop talking, but certainly stopped listening. I had my silent screams in the shower so the children wouldn't hear." Acquired brain injury is contagious, the whole family catches it and soon everyone is snapping, sighing, arguing and slamming doors. After a brain injury, a couple's dynamic typically becomes one of parent and child, complete with nagging, resistance, resentment and sulking. The adult wants to nurture and protect the child who they have almost lost once. Yet it's crushing and stultifying for the survivor who just wants their independence. James also expressed his gratitude towards his first spouse for her help as he said, "I wouldn't have made the recovery I have without her fire. It's not so nice when it's not in your corner, but you can't fall in love with an opinionated woman and then moan when she has an opinion. It hurts but it's on me as well. I wasn't the best husband in the world. I wanted to go to Cambridge to get academic credibility for the work I was doing in public health. Beverly didn't share my desire for me to go into politics. I don't think she liked the idea of being a politician's wife." This Morning star Beverly petitioned for a divorce in March 2019 on the grounds of unreasonable behavior, which he did not oppose. They went their separate ways 8 months after James moved to Cambridge and Beverly felt he was abandoning the family. The athlete later claimed the complex separation was a long time coming and was nothing to do with the boat race or the 2010 brain injury that almost killed him. The media personality told the Daily Telegraph at the time, "It wasn't going to university or competing in the boat race that ended the marriage. And it wasn't even the accident, although our marriage was dealt a bad hand with that." As anybody who is married or has been married will know, breakups are far more complex than anybody else, outside the marriage, really knows. There's this perception that I've left my family to go off to Cambridge, selfishly, but that's a little exaggerated. And while, yes, it may seem selfish, it also pays the bills. Like James, Beverly has too moved on from their marriage and is in a relationship with eco-property developer James Pritchett, 32, for nearly a year. Beverly, who was 15 years his senior, previously said of her romance, "I had such judgment about age gap relationships before this." The writer added to the Daily Mail, "I would look at an older man with a younger woman and roll my eyes, but now I can completely see what they were doing. I cannot see any disadvantage to it."